Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are here today with the LEGO minifigure Viking from the CMF series 4. I already built an habitat for this minifigure some time ago, and I thought that considering that LEGO just released the new LEGO Ideas Viking Village, it's time to add a new microscale addition to my series of mini LEGO set. So we are gonna move the Viking out of the way, and here already I have built up the base for this new build. Is not modular, coming in 3 pieces like the original set, but the building kind of come in different modules. So over here you can see I already built a base in dark 10. I already used some wedge plates to go around and build this sort of wooden jetty. We have a few stones on the floor, and we have a little bit of greenery and little patches of snow here and there, all surrounded by the water. So this is the base to which we are going to work on, and over here I already started the first build, which is a sort of foundry, a sort of forge, and I decided to keep also a little bit of a fire over there like in the original set. The roof was the trickiest part of this build, and over here I just decided to build a simple roof, 2 sides. I'm going to use this hinge plate for this chimney with this horn piece as a smoke coming up from the front. There is no connection actually underneath the roof. It's all connected with these bars on the side and these modified plates. This is just gonna sit over here. It's not gonna be connected, but it works good enough for now. I also built a little bit of vegetation. So at the back side of this build, we can also see there is a little cave over here like in the original set. I built a small tree over here with slopes. We curve slopes in dark green and white. This is gonna be at the back side of this, and then we can turn this around. And I have another tree built with some stem pieces upside down in green and white. So the greenery is taken care of. Over here in the center, we have the big great hall of the village, which is a very simple build. I use some headlight bricks to give a little bit of windows and some profile bricks, especially at the front. This is gonna be connected with these 2 studs so that we can give an angle to this building and make it more interesting and try to mimic the angles of the real set. We have a couple of steps going up here, built easily with some jumpers. And then for the door, because I had a little bit of extra space, I use some brackets, I connect at the back, and in this way I can give an angle over here. So like if we have an open door, so this is gonna connect over there, and now we have this door that is kind of open and this one that is closed, this right side. The roof again was a little bit tricky. It's just gonna be sit on top of there. This is a similar technique, but this time I'm using a modified brick here to connect the 2 sides of the roof. And because I didn't have the right pieces in my collection to complete the roof here, I was running a little bit low on everything, tan, nougat and brown. I decided to use this round plate connected here at the front, and this is gonna basically cover the front and give an interesting detail, even though in the real set it's not actually like that. Over here we should have a sort of tower coming off at the top. So I just use some regular bricks with a little bit of addition of slopes on the side and some hinge plates on top. And I'm just gonna slide this in, and it's gonna be kept in position by the roof. So this cannot really move much because we have these 2 round ones to keep it in position. And then I'm gonna also use some brackets to add a little bit of extra details to close that gap at the front. So this is not exactly like in the real set, but you can already understand what we are talking about. You have a clear idea of what LEGO set we are recreating. And even though it's not perfect, as I say many times, it's a very good way to spend some time building LEGO, just taking reference from an original set and recreate your own microscale version, because it doesn't take as many parts as the original set. Over here we have some stairs that I build up with some jumpers as well. And over here we're gonna have the sort of tower that I have over here. Here again I was running out of pieces to create the windows. So what I decided to do is to use some modified bricks at the front and then build the walls sideways. On the side, I have some of these antenna pieces to which I added some plates on top and tiles to create the corners of the roof that I made with these modified plates with this clip that are just slightly connected over there. So we have a smaller kind of edge of the roof over here. Going up again, I had to be creative again with windows. So here I decided to use this other different kind of piece that I'm not sure exactly how it's called. So I created 3 windows over here, and then from there I go up and I have another piece of roof. So as you can see here, I'm using jumper this time. So we have the jumper connected here with this golden modified plate, and I just offset this a little bit so that it can match up with the other roof. Let's connect this one properly. Of course, when we are on camera, there is always something that doesn't connect in the way it's supposed to. There we go. And then at the front, again, a 1x4 with some cheese loops. So this is more or less the same size as the bottom one, but instead of using this connection, I'm just using cheese loops. Over here at the front, we have an opening because here we're gonna need to connect the bridge. Over here, I have a few studs open, so I can just connect the tower over there, and it's easy to take off if I need to make some improvement that it actually might need to, if I don't take this apart for the next build. And then for the bridge, very simple, very straightforward. I'm gonna just use these modified plates, connect here to this top piece, and this is how the bridge is gonna go. I also forget to add another little detail on top there that you cannot see on camera, just a little bit extra decoration on top of the roof that is just sitting there on a bar piece. There we go. And then over here we have a sort of a viewpoint with a small kind of towery structure. We have a flag here with another 2 modified bricks, and then we have a shield over here. I have these ropes, these black ropes coming out. I just need to connect them on the tower over here that we just built and get this bridge to lean over there. It doesn't have to be connected, but now you get an idea, and then everything looks pretty much good and looks like the bridge is actually connected to these ropes. So I think the effect is pretty good. Over there at the back, I need to add a couple of details. So we actually have some barrels in the set. I use some very simple 1x1 plates to create these barrels. And then in the set on the left side here, they have some fishes hanging there. So I'm just using some grilled pieces to hint a little bit of a structure over there. And then I also create the microfigures. So I'm just gonna place them randomly on the set. So we actually have 2 1x1 around for the legs. We have 2 1x1 square regular one for the torso, a yellow face, and then I use some corner tiles for there, or some of these antenna bases to create the sort of Viking helmet like this one that we have over here. But then I thought that the build, even though it is completed in the sense of the copy of the original set, we can double it down. And LEGO also recently released the LEGO Creator Viking Ship recently. So I decided to add a little boat to this one. This one, again, very simple, very straightforward. I have a very simple 4x8 base to which I add another microfigure and a little structure over there. On top, we're gonna add a big sail. It is just gonna connect there to the jumper. And then I have a structure on the side. I'm using some curved slopes and some modified bricks. Same structure right and left. Actually, here I forget to add those golden details. And here we are gonna connect on both sides the side structure with the shields. We are gonna connect over here and over here. And this is just gonna slide in on top of this one. and sit over there. So now you can see that we have the ship done, but of course we need to add a little bit of decoration. Again, because I was running low on parts in this azure as well, so I create a simple structure to slide underneath this, and then I just need to add one more plate here at the front, and now we have our complete scene with the Viking village and with the Viking ship. Let me know what you think about this little Viking build, latest addition to my mini Lego set series, and let me know in the comments which other Lego sets you would like me to shrink down. If you like these microscale builds, I highly recommend you to go and check out my microscale Lego Tranquil Garden that I built on the channel not long ago. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Ciao ciao!